Hello everyone, I'm Greg Weaver. Welcome to The Audio Analyst. Siltech recently launched a new flagship series of audio cables called Master Crown. As with everything they do, this launch would be a first-class event. With the help of U.S. Siltech Distributor, Monarch Systems, based in Englewood, Colorado, a press event was set for Friday, June 20th, to introduce and demonstrate the advantages of this new product to the audio press. Monarch Systems was founded by two audio industry veterans, John Baker and Rich Mays, and with the assistance of their marketing manager, Jacqueline Schneering, they played host to 7 members of the press in a spacious, beautiful home in the gated community of Las Campanas, I hope that's pronounced correctly, to the west of the heart of Old Santa Fe at a location they call La Casita. Now, we were also honored to be joined by Siltech's own engaging, conversant, and well-informed Gabby Reinveld, who led much of the day's ceremonies. The event was loosely structured into 3 segments. The first was an open and informal discussion right after lunch about the products, with Gabby presenting several newly produced videos. The second was a video conference with Siltech's technical director and driving force, Edwin Reinveld, from Siltech's headquarters in Holland. And the third was a listening open discussion session. Each session was broken up with a short break, filled with a remarkable selection of hors d'oeuvres, beverages, and shared camaraderie among all the attendees. The other invited attendees included my previous editor, Robert Harley, as well as both associate editor Neil Gator and senior writer Jacob Halbrin, all of the Absolute Sound. Also in attendance were Stereophile's Brian Damkroger, Soundstage's Jason Thorpe, and the Audio Beat's Dennis Davis. 2 other writers were invited but were unable to attend. Those of you who tend to lurk about or inhabit the hyper audio scene will likely be familiar with Holland's luxury audio cable manufacturer, Siltech, based in Elst, in the Dutch province of Gelderland. From its humble beginnings in 1983, when it was just 2 music students, Hans and Michelle, building their own designs for a few friends to enjoy, it has grown into one of the most respected, top-tier cable manufacturers in our industry. Siltech's core mission began a marked change in direction when Edwin Reinveld acquired the company in 1992. An accomplished electronics engineer with experience working with powerhouse corporations like Philips and Exxon, as the company's new lead and technical director, he realigned Siltech's priorities, bolstering their commitment to research and development, as well as to making better use of advanced measurement techniques. Bringing his more complete and comprehensive understanding of the broad existing hi-fi market, along with his familiarity with the limitations of the existing electronics and loudspeakers of the day, Siltech was poised to make its mark on our industry. Further change came when Gabby Reinveld, Edwin's wife, and a prodigal concert pianist who has performed around the globe from the age of 9 years old, joined the team and soon founded their second brand, Crystal Cable, in 2004. In 2022, Edwin founded the International Audio Holding Group to help champion and incubate promising audio brands and drive innovation in the audio industry, integrating his native brands, Siltech and Crystal Cable, with yet another recently acquired cable company, HMS Electronic, founded in 1975 in Germany. I'll leave it to you to do a deeper dive into Siltech's fascinating story if you choose to. But by this point, you may not be surprised to learn that Siltech has one of the finest R&D and production facilities available, staffed with 85 employees and using some of the most advanced techniques and measurement systems available. Yet, one of their biggest strengths, in my eyes at least, and possibly in part due to Gabby's involvement, is that they are driven to understand the relationship between objective measurement and the empirical listening experience. One of the event highlights came during our video conference with Edwin from Holland. During that conference, he related the details of recent testing using a range of 5 different qualities of bows, ranging from hundreds to many thousands of dollars each. During the play testing, both audio recordings of their sonics and detailed measurements were made coincidentally. By interpolating an experienced chordophone musician's feedback on the resultant sonic envelope that each different bow rendered under playback, with the objective measurements they had taken a significant step forward, advancing the correlation and understanding of the use of measurement to move performance closer to the sound of a live event. To accomplish such exemplary results, Siltech has to manage every aspect of the process, combining manufacturing, warehousing, product design and development, alongside research laboratories and dedicated listening facilities, using advanced computer-aided design packages, including finite element analysis and powerful software modeling of static and dynamic analysis, all in-house in their own factory. The accuracy that such processes demand, the ultra-tight tolerances within which they must work, including the forensic attention to detail required, are only possible thanks to their dedicated staff and remarkable production facility. Now, before the introduction of Master Crown, Siltech offered 5 tiers of cables, including their Explorer, Classic Legend, Ruby Crown, Royal Crown, and previous flagship Royal Triple Crown series. The new Master Crown line pushes the metallurgy of the conductors, as well as their geometry, insulation, and termination methods. This latest series of products brings their 10th generation of silver metallurgy, a proprietary silver-gold alloy, the S10 monocrystal silver cable. Now here, gold is used to fill the tiny gaps inside the silver crystal structure, gaps which, if left unaddressed, contribute microdistortions to the signal. Where the Royal Triple Crown cables have an arrangement of up to 6 cores, Master Crown uses up to 12 cores, application dependent, of this more pliant and supple S10 alloy. They claim that the silver-gold alloy also exhibits positive aging, that electrically the wires continue to improve over time, even when not playing music, much along the lines of that of fine wines improving with aging. They also include an advance on Siltech's balanced ground principle, a unique cable winding geometry that significantly contributes to its exceptionally low noise floor. Their analysis of this design shows that this allows the cables to reveal signal subtleties down to an astonishing 8 trillionths of a watt. Master Crown's conductor and insulator construction employs both their current shield distortion and magnetic field distortion reduction technologies, said to substantially reduce the effects of magnetic field distortion, allowing them to achieve incredible clarity in the critical vocal range. Master Crown interconnects employ an advanced shielding switch, allowing you to select between directional grounding or lifting the shield connection entirely, depending on your system requirements. Along with the 6 ultra-thick S10 monocrystal silver conductors in their perfectly symmetric hexagon construction, the S10 monocrystal silver spades on the Master Crown speaker cables are gold-plated using direct plasma plating, providing even greater resistance to deterioration over time, as well as an additional depth and body to the sound. The Master Crown power cables use an unprecedented combination of 18 conductors, employing both the newly developed S10 monocrystal silver and their previous G9 silver-gold alloy, in a configuration developed with the use of advanced software like COMSOL Metaphysics, to allay the audible effects of magnetic leakage and peak current distortions. The use of special grounding and of pure silver contacts on the power connector is said to further help eliminate harshness. Make no mistake, this level of commitment to research and development, design and its implementation, and perfected execution techniques come at considerable cost. As an example, at the 1.5 meter lengths An interconnect set sells for $91,000, and a power cable sells for $37,000. A 2.5-meter set of speaker cables goes for $150,800. While this pricing will clearly limit the number of music lovers who will be able to own these exceptional products, I must admit to both my sense of wonder and admiration that a manufacturer as accomplished as Siltech is willing to demonstrate such dedication, devotion, and fanatic attention to detail and execution in pursuit of advancing the state-of-the-art of connectology. Such monumental and bold strides not only bring excellence to the hyperaudio community today, but have the potential to ultimately contribute to the improved performance of cables of all price points in the years ahead. So how do they perform? Sadly, I'm unable to give you any kind of definitive informed opinion on the sound of these exceptionally advanced designs. Though final production samples had been shipped well ahead of this event, a mishap with DHL left them sitting for days, stranded in a grounded DHL transport. However, Gabby had the foresight to pack a few final prototypes in her luggage, which were put into play during much of our listening. Here then are 2 short samples of how it sounded. though we never had the opportunity to hear the final production versions of the Master Crown cables. Over our group dinner at Casa Chimeo after the event, I was very happy to be assured by Rich Mays that, as review samples should become available, representatives from this remarkable new line will find their way into my Midwestern audio oasis for my evaluation. Given my previous handful experiences with the top-flight Siltech looms, in particular the Royal Crown and Royal Triple Crown series, I would expect to be treated to an exhilarating level of performance, including rich, vibrant, faithful tonality, engaging texture, with a corporal rendering of instrumental body and bloom, with exceptional resolution and resultant transparency to the upstream sources. More as that unfolds. Keep your eye on the channel. My sincerest thanks to the entire Monarch Systems team, John, Rich, and Jacqueline, and especially to Gabby, for their selfless hospitality and the willingness to spend their time and attention with us on this extraordinary product launch event. As always, thank you for taking the time to drop by today. Further information on supporting the channel may be found in today's description section or at my website, theaudioanalyst.com. Please stay safe and keep the music playing. Till next time, cheers.